What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of my Mariners Fantasy Draft YouTube franchise series with viewer created players. How is everyone today? We are going to go into the second part of the season. Last episode was a giant freaking disaster. After talking with some people, I learned a little bit more on scouting. My draft was a nightmare. Kenny Roche I picked up, got the bottom end. I was looking between Roche and this gentleman, and I passed on Richard House. He's only 97 potential. No big deal. It's fine. It's fine. So we get the 85 instead. The rest of the draft, not great. We talked to a couple people. We learned a little bit about the scouting and how to do it more efficiently. So next year in the game, we're going to do a lot better, and I guarantee it. So we're going to struggle with this for the first year, but it is what it is. This is where we're currently This is where we're currently standing. We are 32-32. We're 4.5 games out of the West. We are 3 games out of a wild card, so we're in striking distance, hypothetically. I've kind of made a decision here, too. If we look at our lineups, Dozier is 31 years old. He's losing power simply because he's not playing well. He likes his contract. He's a star player, so he's up overall, but he's losing power. He's 31. I might save him another year. We'll see what happens. Our offense is not doing great. Braun's hitting well. D. Gordon's okay. Tim Anderson's probably need to be moved out of the 2-hole. David Dahl probably needs to go into the 2-hole, to be honest with you. Tim Beckham's not doing great. C. Pierce's not doing great. Renfro's pretty bad, and so is Alfaro. No idea why Brad Keg is not in the lineup. He does have 12 bombs, however. He's in versus lefties. Yeah, I need to change that. I do want him in. And Steve Pierce needs to go away. I have no idea why that's happening. So we are going to go here. Dahl's going to switch here because I think he's a better 2-hitter. Okay. All right, so there we go. We're going to move some guys around here. Keg's in a 4th. That's fine. Okay. Here's the situation we're running into. The guy that we just picked up off free agency, Charlie Morton, is having an incredible year. He's 9-2 with an ERA below 3. No idea how he's doing what he's doing, but I will definitely take it. Somehow he's down, though, which makes no sense to me. I mean, he's not. He's decreasing, but I mean, he is 35. But I don't know. I don't know why it says down. This is the problem we're running into. Max Scherzer is 34 years old. He's only going to get worse. He's not having an incredible year, and he has a big contract. So I have decided that if we do not get within closer striking distance, we are going to get rid of Scherzer this year before the trade deadline, so he's not on our books any longer. I want to go after someone in free agency next year. Especially on the hill. So we will see what we can do and what we can get from him. I might just dump him for a bunch of prospects. If we look at our prospects too, our other 2 prospects fell off, except for Jimenez. So he jumped up to 14th. He's a 67 overall, A potential. He's only 20 years old, and he is steadily increasing. Our prospect, Wesley Woodard, that we drafted last year, went from another number 7 to number 4. He is the only position player in the top 10. He is number 4 overall. Going to be great defensively. Should be really good offensively. So hopefully we get him up soon. Probably next year to get his morale up, and he'll be around kind of a 77, 78. So we are going to sim here. We are only going to go through the end of July. So we are going to go through the All-Star break, and we're going to go through the end of July. Unless the trade deadline comes first. I can't remember when the trade deadline is, but that's what we are going to do. So we're going to kind of sim as we go here and see if we can get in range a little bit. The Mariners, why are you trading for me? What? Nobody should be trading for me. What's going on? What's going on? Nothing should be auto. Oh, I did auto all. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well, not sure how that got changed. Not sure how that got changed. Again, they... All right. Now... You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Why is pitching rotation? Dude, I'm so confused right now. Don't change my freaking rotation. This is what I get for having auto, man. This is what I get for having auto. Especially on the roster. Because it dumped my bullpen again. And put Ramos down, even though it was a 78. Get out of here. Makes no sense. Someone get hurt? No. No. Alright, so trades manual. Free agents manual. Roster, we're also going to do manual. Pitching rotation. Okay. Let's do transactions. Completed transactions. I want to see who actually got traded again. Alright, so nothing really worth of note here. Yankees got Gonzalez, and I get David Boats. And then I got rid of Domingo Labia, and got Dante Ruiz. So let's go check out these two players that I got on freaking accident. Good lord. Oh, Braun. Let's see if I remember. Let's see if I remember who I got. I think I've already forgotten, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, this guy? 61. So glad we traded for him. My God. My God, I already forgot. Well, we got Leba, and we got second baseman, David. So let's do this. Second baseman. He's in AAA. Why? No reason why we would trade for this guy. Okay. No idea why that happened, but we are going to not do auto anymore because that kind of screwed us. Morton needs to be a starter. It's stupid that he's not. Okay, let's go back and do this again. It's fine. 38 and 40. No. Don't care about Texas League. Don't care about Texas League. We won 4 straight there. Charlie Morton. He was 9-2. Now he's 9-5, but he still has a 2.92 ERA. Still has a 9 ERA here. Let's go this week. We're still 42 and 42. We'll see how we finish out. I'm still right on the fence of getting rid of Scherzer right now. I don't know. The Giants get Familia from the Astros for Robbie Erlin, Mike Montgomery, and GOAT Chris Davis. Pretty solid acquisition for the Giants. Get Familia out of my division. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Today's a AAA. Don't care. Again, we are just sitting at 500. Skip. No. The AL wins. All right, trade deadline in 4 days, so we've got to decide, like, right now. The Indians got something. They want Chapman. They're trying to salary dump? They're trying to salary dump. They want Matt Chapman, who was actually 25. He's under team control for 2 more years, and they want to give me Francisco Mejia, a catcher that, I mean, I don't need because I have Woodyard coming up. A starting pitcher who is 29 and below average, and a reliever who is 29 and below average. I'm going to pass on this one. I don't want to take on salary, so I'm going to say no. We're 51 and 48. I think I have to dump Scherzer at the end of the year. We're 3 games out. I can't dump him right now. Damn it. That sucks. That sucks because I really want to. But if we're close, we gotta stay close, I guess. We gotta stay close, I suppose. So I just can't do it. I can't do it. And we're still winning. Somehow. Solarte with an injury a day or two. Keep him active. We're still winning. Scherzer 8 and 5. Phelps gets the win. Trevor Bauer 3.6. Charlie Morton gets this 10 win. Scherzer with another victory. Oh my goodness. We're gonna sim towards the end of the month here. And we lose all 3 games at the end of the month. That's unfortunate. D-backs are coming at us. They want to take... Oh, baby. All I saw was Edwin Diaz. They want to take D. Gordon, though. I don't see that happening. He is 30 years old. He's under team control for another 3 years. But he's having a pretty solid year. Not incredible, but a solid year. They want to give us Eddie D. My boy. They want to give me an all-star closer who's a free agent at the end of this year and is going to want a lot of money. He's going to want a lot of money. They don't want to pay him, so I might be able just to get him in free agency without giving up D. Gordon. Chris Heston, I have no desire for Chris Heston. So pretty much it would be D. Gordon for Diaz. I have a feeling Diaz is going to want more than $6 million. So in the end, I would take on more payroll. I would love another bullpen, but I just... Oof. I don't want to give up D. Gordon, though. I don't really have the outfielders to give up D. Gordon right now. My outfielders are really, really thin. So as much as I love Eddie Diaz, I think I have to bypass that trade. That's unfortunate, but I got to do what I got to do. All right, so we are at the end of July here. Let's see where we stand. We are 2 games out of the division. I will take it. We are a game and a half out of a wild card. Guys, we are competing. Let's go take a look at some stats here. D. Gordon, 289. Stop changing my stuff. Oh, David Dahl dropped. That's unfortunate. Brian Dozier's up to a 95. He's meeting his performance. 18 home runs. He's driven in 57. He's hitting 324. Finally, he's healthy, and I got him in the middle of my lineup. Don't know why this is happening. I really need to make sure I stay on top of this, man. This is brutal. No DH. Keg needs to be in. He's 15 home runs, 55 RBIs. He needs to be in, period. So I need to make sure that's not changed. But Ryan Braun, 13 bombs. He's in 325. Middle of my lineup is just killing it. 324, 325. David Dahl hitting 246. Beckham 256. Keg 231. Hunter Renfroe is a freaking nightmare. Just a disaster. He's not playing well. I have him for 4 years. His power versus lefties. I think I'm just going to keep him in versus lefties and take him out versus righties. Versus righties, I think he's a giant liability. He shouldn't even be in versus righties. The problem is, I don't really have anybody else that can play the outfield. That can hit righties well. Maybe Solarte. Probably Solarte. So Renfroe's going to come out. Solarte's going to be in versus righties. I think it's a better look. At least he has good contact. A Renfroe against righties is just a hot mess. 40 and 62. Renfroe can platoon and play against lefties where he's 70 and 95. That's fine. I wish we could do splits. We might be able to do splits. I'm just not sure how. But I would love to look at splits for Renfroe and see how poor he's doing. Pitching rotation, Scherzer, 3.75. He's 8 and 5. Richards is 8 and 6 with a 3.63. Jake Junis is 3.26. Trevor Bauer, 3.5, 8 and 10. Charlie Morton's still under 3 ERA. Still under 3 ERA. And why am I down to 5 guys again? Why am I down to 5 guys again? God, I need bullpen help. Horribly need bullpen help. Move to the Major League roster. Kenyon Middleton. I have no lefties in the pen. This team was a disaster. I had lefties last year. Where are they going? Ugh. Good God. This next year's draft is definitely going to be pitcher heavy. Huge pitcher heavy. Alexander's a lefty. I probably should bring him up. Look at the Major League roster. Is there anybody I just don't need right now? So let's see here. Catchers. I got 2. That's fine. First baseman, Kagan Baran. Second baseman, I only have 1. I have 3 third basemen in the majors. That is unfortunate. Maybe I do get rid of Matt Chapman here soon. He's good. He's good defensively, but he's not going to help this team out very much. I'm going to move to AAA. Don't need him. I need a lefty in the pen. He's not great, but I need somebody. Him or Roenis. It's probably good. Let's do Alexander. Move to majors. All right. I need someone else there. Now I have 7 guys in the pen, but at least I have a lefty. Not great. But at least I have some. This bullpen is a hot mess. Something I need to definitely work on. Let's go look at the prospects, see if Woodyard, he's still sitting number 4. He's going to be really good defensively. Really good defensively. I had the 14th as well. Jimenez drops to number 16. But holy Lord, +5, +7, +4, +5. Let's go. A potential. This guy, Jimenez, is going to be good. Again, he's going to be great defensively. Wow. I'm excited to see where Jimenez ends up. Royce Lewis. I don't think I have anybody else in the top prospects here. I do not. The league leaders here. Dozier is 4th in the American League in batting average. D. Gordon is tied for 1st for hits. Double home runs. There's one of the creative players, Johnny, a big boy. RBIs. Don't really have anybody up here, unfortunately. Stolen bases, D. Gordon, 34 stolen bases. I will take that. He's getting on and he's making stuff happen on the base paths. I'm happy. So, I think that's what we are looking at here. We are trying to make a playoff push. We're 109 games into the season. We got 53 games to go, which we will sim all of it the rest of this the next episode. We're simming the next 2 months. 3 episodes. I want to do the regular season. We're done. That's how fast I want to make this happen. So the Mariners are trying to make a push here. We're 57 and 52, trying to make something happen. We're 2 games behind the Oakland Athletics, and we're a game and a half out of the wild card. Let's take a quick look at players of the month before I head off for this episode. Nobody here. Brian Dozier got player of the month for the American League in June as he hit .402. So that is incredible. I will take that. The team has been super healthy. Knock on wood. Last year was a nightmare. This year, our team is staying healthy, and the record is showing. So that's going to be it, guys. At 57 and 52, we're going to push for the playoffs and hope we can make it in our second year on this fantasy draft YouTube franchise. Guys, I appreciate it. Again, look below in the description for a list, an Excel list of the creative players. You can see their progression, see how they're doing. There's 22 of them that should be on that list, I believe. 21, 22. 4 of them in the major leagues. The rest are making their push towards the bigs. Guys, I appreciate it. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, share it up. Let me know what you think. And we will see you next time as the Mariners push for the playoffs in Season 2.